Hey guys! So it's Stacy of Stress Knits, and I thought I would start a little bit of a vlog series, just showing you my everyday life, where I do things, what I'm doing. So today I thought I would kick it off with showing you my office and my craft space. So here it is. So this is Stress Knits headquarters, which sounds really funny because it's so little. But I have a little company, so it works out. So up top we have my tote bags, which I take the orders to the post office in. Up here, over here we have stuff that is still in the shop right now. I just knocked over part of my Swift. That is okay. So stuff that is still in the shop. This is stuff that I need to send out as gifts. No orders, just gifts. And then down here we have all of my labeling supplies and my poly mailers. I have both gray and pink in here, and these little nuggets that the yarn goes in. And then coming down here we have my respirator and all of the dyes. I need to take this out and organize it and just take the dye that I need to the kitchen. So I have that. I have my paintbrushes that I use to speckle and measuring cups and all of that good stuff, so that is in there. This is the tub that I soak the yarn in the citric acid. Next to it though we have dye stock that I have mixed up. This I tried to speckle with, but it did not go as I wanted it to. A drop cloth thing. And then down here we have all of my undyed yarn. So these are my normal bases, and then this is a new base that I'm testing out. It has alpaca in it. Yeah, we'll see how I like it and how it takes dye. So that may be coming soon. There's nothing in those drawers yet. I need to figure out what I want to put there. There are shelves over here that we have to put up above my desk. So there is that. And then coming over here, there's my window. This is a bin of all of my unfinished objects. So I have this project bag that has all of Doug's socks in it. Some of my socks that I need to finish. This is like a blueberry waffle. My Adventure Time socks. My socket hat that I haven't finished. Sorry for the sniffling, guys. I'm kind of sick. But then there is my gingerbread house socks. There's that. Little nuggets for my Adventure Time socks. An unfinished sweater in here that I still need to finish. So there is that. This is a cajon drum that Doug made. Both of us are percussionists, so there's that. We use it as a side table for that lamp. Anyway, this is my Amish Swift that I love. And then over here we have a basket of minis for my Cozy Memories blanket. That bag is where I house my Birds of Happiness. This box I've had forever. I think it's going to house my box of socks this year, if I get anything done. This is a really cool thing that my grandma used to have when she crocheted. She would have it next to her chair and do all of that and just put her project in there when she was done, which I love. Next we come to my desk. So I have this really cool lamp from IKEA that I'm obsessed with. My Knit Picks ball winder that I hate, but it does the job. My coffee, which is pretty much always on my desk. These are 3 skeins of yarn that I decided to put up on D-Stash today, so if you're interested, those are up there. My little Sadness pop figure, she's my favorite. A little pocket pug in a bed. My spindle that I have not spun on in a very, very long time. I also just purchased some knit blockers to do some blocking. My scale. So there's that. I have the 2 pairs of socks that I'm working on right now. I started 2 at a time socks, which I talk more on the podcast, so watch that space for that if you're interested. Then I have my purse knitting that I took out yesterday. I need to put it back in, but that's happening right now. And then I have a bunch of needles, so these are all sock needles, DPNs, some scissors, this gorgeous O-mug from Anthropologie, my favorite pens. I have my Sucre miniatures and all of my stitch markers and progress keepers in here. Then I have my passion planner, which I love and I highly recommend. So there's that. I have my knitting magazines and books. This is Rib, Texture, and Knitbot Essentials. I have Home by Hannah Fettig, but I can't find it, so I need to find that. So there's that, and then I move over to my favorite part, which is my stash. So up here I have my sock blockers, and then I have all of my project bags that have projects in them. So these are housing Doug socks, my Lamoille shawl, my Outlander socks, my crochet blanket, my Madewell, and my Find Your Fade. So there's that. I also have my cute little Legacy Fiber Arts pin on there, which I love. And then we go to my stash. So I finally organized this to make me happy. So this box here are all, I'm sorry I'm super shaky, I'm trying not to, are all the socks that I plan to knit this year for myself and for my friends and family. I did sorry, there's my finger. You can tell that I've never done this before. I frogged my vintage Fairy Light socks. This is my Solstice colorway, which I love. But it just wasn't, I don't know, it just wasn't singing to me. So I frogged that and put that back because I wanted to knit socks out of it anyway. So I just have, so all of the sock yarn that is going to be socks here. Then you move over and it's my sweater quantities. So I have my Loft and my Quince & Company. This is for my Madewell, my third skein. Then you move down here and this is my shawl quantity yarn. So this will be my Party on My Needles and my Windswept. This is just a catch-all fingering weight thing where I don't know if I want to use it for socks or shawls, or I don't know when I'm going to knit it. So it just has a lot of that, some Knit Pick Stroll, some leftovers from cardigans. Then we have my hat and cowl bin. So like this We Are Knitters wool. It's huge. I love it though. So we have that, some Brooklyn Tweed, some Barrett Wool Co. And then this is just kind of my catch-all bin. It has my needle collection and project bags and some leftovers. And then next to it are my knit blockers that I just got. I'm kind of my blocking mats rather, that I'm kind of obsessed with. So yeah, that is my stash and my office and where I podcast. So I hope you guys like this video and watch this space for some more videos like this. I hope you have a wonderful day and happy knitting!